friends, it's Erin from the Herrick District Library here for another baby story time. This story time is designed for those of us who are expecting babies in our lives through about 18 months. Once we hit that 18-month age, we want to start checking out Miss Chris's toddler story time. That is a much more independent story time, so we get to do things for ourselves, by ourselves, and this is a little bit more about having you work together. So I'm going to sing some songs and introduce some rhymes for you that hopefully you'll be able to repeat at home. Grown-ups, we would love it if our babies wanted to do this with us right now, and they may, and that would be awesome, but they may not, and that's okay too. This is only going to last about 10 minutes or so. So if they are not in the mood, feel free to hang out with me for the next 10 minutes and then share the songs with them later, or just stop and move on. We really want this to be an enjoyable experience for them. They're much more able and willing to learn, and our brains just work better when we're all in good moods. So let's get started with another body awareness song. I did not realize as I was planning these that every single week I apparently was going to start with a body awareness song, but here we are. This is the third one in a row. This one, we are going to start down at baby's toes, and we're going to crawl up our bodies, and we're going to mention some body parts as we crawl up and then as we crawl down to go back to our toes. This one, I will warn you, it's one of those that like starts lower and then it gets higher and higher and higher in terms of pitch. So it can be a little challenging, but it doesn't matter how you sing. All that matters is that you do sing. They love hearing you sing. So sing out. Here we go. This is how this one goes. It's called On My Toe There Is a Flea. We're going to start way down at our baby's toes. On my toe there is a flea. Now he's crawling up on me, past my tummy, past my nose, on my head where my hair grows. On my head there is a flea. Now he's crawling down on me, past my tummy, past my knee, on my toe. Take that, you flea. And then you just sort of give a little tickle on their toe at the end. So let's do that one again, okay? If we're old enough, we can do it ourselves. And this is one that you can do if they're standing, if they're sitting, if they're laying down, however they are, as long as they're somewhat still. Let's do that one again. Here we go. On my toe there is a flea. Now he's crawling up on me, past my tummy, past my nose, on my head where my hair grows. On my head there is a flea. Now he's crawling down on me, past my tummy, past my knee, on my toe. Take that, you flea. Great job, friends. So these body awareness runs are great because we are introducing those body parts, but it's repetition, repetition, repetition. We're using the same ones, our tummies, our knees, our toes, our nose. So find which ones your baby likes best. You'll know. They will let you know which ones they like best and repeat them. So this next one, this is actually a rhyme that works best actually in a group, but we don't have groups right now. So I kind of adapted it. It's a great one if we're standing up, actually. You can do it sitting down, but we're going to turn ourselves around at the very end. So it's why I say it's best to do it up. You can sit down again if you'd like, but otherwise imagine do it as you're standing up. And we're going to hold baby, and we're going to bring them up, uppity up, and then downity down. And then we're going to go in. We're going to hold them tight to us. And then we're going to go out, away from us. And then we're going to go back in again. And then we're going to turn ourselves around. So here's how this one goes. Here we go uppity up. Here we go downerty down. Here we go uppity up with the sweetest baby in town. Here we go in. Here we go out. Here we go in, and we turn ourselves about. That's it. That's all it is. What's so great about this one that was like, I don't even care that we're not in a group. One of the things I love about it is that we can feel the up and we can feel the down and the in and the out. It gives them some context for those opposites, which is great. So let's try that one more time. And you can really get silly with this one. If we have someone who really likes to fly in the air, and I know some of us do, we can start way down between our legs and go up, 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 and down, 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 to make those gestures really big. But some of us really don't like flying that high in the air. That's okay. We can do it from sitting and just go up and down and in and out this way. Here we go. Here we go, up, birdie, up. Here we go, down-erdy, down. Here we go, up, birdie, up, with the sweetest baby in town. Here we go, in, in, in. Here we go, out, out, out. Here we go, in, and we turn ourselves about. Great job, friends. This is another one where if we're old enough, we can do those movements all by ourselves. We can go up, up, up on our tippy toes and down, down, down. We can go in, getting some cross the midline work in there too, and out, out, out. So you can do it all by yourself if you're a big kid too. For this last one, I am going to attempt kind of a long puppet song. And it's going to require Miss Erin to sort of juggle some stuff around, but she's going to do her best. This is actually a Pete Seeger song, and animal sounds are great for young children. Oftentimes they're exaggerated and they're looking at our mouths and how our mouths are moving. So cows that go moo and sheep that go ba, those are the two big ones that we hit first. But in this case, we also have, ooh, do you know what this is called? It looks like a chicken, but it's not a chicken. It's a rooster. What does a rooster say when a rooster talks? Do you know? Cock-a-doodle-doo! The rooster is the one that wakes us up in the morning if we live on a farm, right? So I'm going to go through this song. This is one that you can do at home if you have stuffed animals, or you can do it with pictures. You don't have to do it with puppets at all, but it's a great one for repetition. And we're going to have to repeat things and remember the order of things. Yikes, which is a little tricky for even, just so we're clear, Miss Erin in this context. So here we go. I had a rooster, my rooster pleased me. I fed my rooster 'neath the greenberry tree. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo-dee-doodly, doodly, doodly-doo. Have another one. I had a... What animal is this? Do you know? The webbed feet. Duck, and my duck pleased me. I fed my duck 'neath the greenberry tree. My little duck went, what does a duck say? Quack, quack, quack. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo-dee-doodly, doodly, doodly-doo. I have another one. Are you ready? Can you guess who this one is? Oh, what animal is this? A cow. That's right. I had a cow, and my cow pleased me. I fed my cow 'neath the greenberry tree. My little cow went moo, moo, moo. My little, do you remember who's next? Duck went quack, quack, quack. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo-dee-doodly, doodly, doodly-doo. I have another one. I had a... Who's this? It's a pig. That's right, it's a pig. I had a pig, and my pig pleased me. I fed my pig 'neath the greenberry tree. My little pig went oink, oink, oink. My little cow went moo, moo, moo. My little duck went quack, quack, quack. And my little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. I have one more. Do you think we're going to remember what order they were in? I don't know. We're going to have to see. I had a lamb. My lamb pleased me. I fed my lamb 'neath the greenberry tree. My little lamb went, what sound do you think it makes? Ba, ba, ba. Good job. And then before that, it was my little, what's this? Pig went oink, oink, oink. Do you remember what came next? My little cow went moo, moo, moo. I remember. Do you remember? My little duck went quack, quack, quack. And who is our last one? Do you remember? My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. Great job, friends. So grown-ups, that was a Pete Seeger song. And I will see if we might have some in our catalog, and I would love to be able to link some of that to you. He writes some wonderful children's songs. And we don't have to have the animals in front of us to get the benefits of those animal sounds. You can sing this in the car as you're driving around town. Hearing the word, what does a cow sound like, will help us see it in our brains, and then we can make those sounds with you. So hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.